Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Magic and Miracles, where you learn how to be the magician of your life. My name is Anna, and I'm your manifestation coach. All the information from me is below. I coach in emails and audios like these, except they're specifically tailored to your needs. We go over everything, your background, your belief system, your goals in terms of manifesting what it is that you're working with, affirmations, scripting technique, everything. I hold your hand throughout the entire process. I only accept clients who would at least spend 2 weeks with me. I recommend a month. A month is truly a time where your brain can pick up new habits and thus transform your manifestational game completely. 30 days is 28 days really, but 30 days is a month is really the time where your brain gets to create new neurons, new ways of thinking, new habits, and it just can build on that. 1 month or two is even better, but at least 1 month. All the information is below. If you have any questions, please email me and please use Cash App. I also started offering phone sessions, but that's 1 hour at a time. Again, all the information is below and you can ask me anything via email. The other thing I want to quickly mention is that I'm going to go live on Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have any questions to ask me live, you can do that then. And that's pretty much it. So today I'm going to talk to you about a really key component in manifesting your SP. I love making these audios for you guys about SP because I just see so much misinformation and so much diluted information also, because I think some people just want to milk the subject versus actually give the information that's necessary for somebody to actually manifest it. So I really enjoy doing these because it just cuts to the chase and cuts to the core of the real issue and doesn't dance around. And there are people that make a whole channel about this. And really, they're simple things that really just need to be discussed directly and not diluted, is my point. So the key component behind all of this, and as I was looking through my channel the other day, I was like, you know what, I missed out on this to really drive this home. Okay, so every time I start an audio, I tell you that you're becoming a magician of your life, right? This is where you're becoming the magician of your life. Well, if you want to become a magician of your life, right, which I think everybody should aspire to be, because let's face it, this is the life you're living and you're going to might as well make the best of it, right? You have to come in to becoming a magician of your life with confidence, with knowing that you are molding this creation of yours. And whether that's a specific person or any other kind of situation at all that you're trying to manifest, you really have to know, okay, with confidence, that this is entirely up to you, all right? That nothing is against you. The universe is for you. The universe is you. It's always dancing around you, around your commands. Now, the kind of commands you give it out, that's another story. In terms of SP, the prevalent kind of sub theme that's running through all these videos that I see out there, and just in terms of the whole movement of bringing back your SP, I feel like the underlying feeling behind all of this is that somehow the person who wants to bring back their SP is under the assumption or living under the assumption that their SP doesn't want them. And that's completely ridiculous. And let me tell you why. There is no such thing as you wanting somebody so much and they don't want you back. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. The only reason why that person is acting like they don't is because that's what you think of them. And your thoughts produce that behavior. But the universe is a mirror. If you're thinking about them, they're thinking about you too. Okay, it's a signal. It's scientifically proven, okay, that particles, when separated, you manipulate one particle, even if the other particle is on the other end of Earth, it will receive the signal. Okay, everything is connected. So if you are thinking about this person constantly, maybe all day even, that person is thinking about you too at that very moment. It's like an invisible telephone, okay? And if you want this person, if you want to be with this person, you cannot stop wanting being with this person. That person wants you just as bad, period. Okay, so let's just establish this simple, knowledge that is, first of all, scientifically proven and is like basic physics, basic quantum physics. Let's stop playing the victim of the circumstances that you yourself created. And let's completely transform the understanding of the situation that you're dealing with. You're not dealing with a situation that's impossible, that is, that you're unwanted and you're unloved. Absolutely not. You are very much wanted. You are very much loved. Your thoughts that you are unwanted and unloved created the behavior of your SP and the situation and the drama. But you're very much loved and adored. Okay, so once we really drive that home, and then it really kind of sinks into your brain that all of this time you were telling yourself a lie, and just by default, by scientifically, it doesn't make any sense. Metaphysically, it doesn't make any sense. And in a manifestational world, it doesn't make any sense. Then you get to create the manifestation that you want with confidence, without telling the old shitty story that is absolutely untrue and was never true. Okay, maybe in the parallel reality that you were occupying all this time, you kind of like were telling the story and it seemed real. But now I want to wake you up to the fact that that story is bogus. It's completely untrue. So you might as well wake up to the fact that you're very powerful, that you are the magician of your life, and also that you can proceed creating your manifestation with confidence. The very fact that this person came into your life is already, from the get-go, is something that you created. Something that you create, nobody can take it away from you other than you. Okay? So in effect, like, you kind of played this game with yourself. You created this person. Maybe it was a sloppy creation. Maybe you didn't create the right version. However, you did create this person, and you are in every position, to recreate this person 10 million times over if you wanted to. And at the core of this person, there is the ultimate version that you really want, the highest form of this person, who wants you just as much as you want them. And that's what you're ultimately after. You're not after some shitty version of this person who doesn't act right. But again, you still created this person with your thoughts. Now remember, you get to put on this person anything you want. And if you just assume for just 1 second and change your assumption completely and just assume that every single version of this person wants you just as much as you want them, with the exception that the different versions, the way that they're different is the kind of thoughts you put on them. the kind of sort of like costume that they wear of your thoughts. And so if you change your thoughts about this person and you start assuming that they want you just as bad, that they want to be with you, that they can't live without you, and all the other wonderful things, that basically what you're feeling towards them, they're feeling towards you, that it's a mirror, then it begins a completely new cycle in your manifestational game. And what I just gave you is complete gold. And if you really listen to this audio like many times over, it will really sink in and it will change your manifestational game tremendously. And this goes for everything. It doesn't just go for a specific person. It goes for money, it goes for job or anything else, pretty much. You are looking at your own reflection. This person is your own reflection. So naturally, you get to play with it any way you want. And naturally, it's natural to assume that this person wants you just as bad because naturally you want to offer yourself love. You're playing this entire existence with yourself. It is all part of you. It's all an extension of you. It's all a reflection of you. So the idea that you're somehow unwanted and unloved is completely, it doesn't make any sense. It's completely against the laws of the universe. I think about how ridiculous this is. You started thinking insecure thoughts. You started thinking something that was untrue. You put on that person those things that weren't true, and then in turn you're suffering because that person took on your powerful messages of thoughts, and now you're pissed off. You're that powerful that you put those thoughts on this person, and that person obliged you and acted this way, and now you're pissed off. We'll change your thoughts with confidence, but this time tune in to that ultimate supreme version of this person, the absolute best version that you can possibly imagine, who is able to express their love to you, who is completely everything that you've ever wanted, 100%. And then see what that looks like, and then see what that feels like. But absolutely, you're able to manifest them back as soon as tomorrow. You know how long it takes? It takes like 2 minutes. You sit down in a chair and you switch over to that parallel reality where you want to be. And the process begins. Okay? You imagine everything that you want to imagine this person to be. You switch completely your attitude from being unloved and unwanted to being the most wanted and loved person by this person. You don't resort to the old thinking anymore. You don't think about anything but the best version of this person and the best outcome. And you stick to it. And you don't discuss it with anybody. You don't read anything, any other people's opinions, nothing. You stick to your own magical reality. And that's period, the end. You become completely oblivious to everything else. The past, what was said, none of that really matters because that's just other reality. Like, what do you care? You're creating something new. And with confidence, you proceed knowing that this person is absolutely madly in love with you and was waiting, perhaps, most probably, for you to change your confidence, for you to change your attitude, and to accept them, to accept their love. How do you know that this person doesn't love you even more than you love them? It's very possible that your thoughts entirely blocked all of that stuff because you weren't in the frequency of receiving that. How do you know that you completely did not block this perfect version of this person merely because you blocked it with your thoughts? It's impossible for you to think one thing and to be thinking that you're unloved and receive love. It just doesn't correspond. You got what you expected. So change your expectancy with 100% certainty, knowing that if you want this person, if you love this person, they want you and love you equally or more. And you may be very well picking up on their feelings, on their desires, on their passion and love towards you. Otherwise, you would not be thinking of them and you would not be feeling that. Okay? Just change your thinking to the ultimate version of events and of reality, and accept that new reality wholeheartedly. And some of you, it may be a little bit scary to experience this brand new wonderful reality because you're so used to the shitty one, but get used to it, okay? Thanks so much for listening. Until next time. Ciao, ciao.